Welcome back. So today we are going to make this delicious posho or maize flour or kawunga, whatever way you call it. Alright, so I'm gonna get my saucepan and put it there. All we need is water and maize flour, and that is all. So I'm gonna put my saucepan in there and then I will light it. After that, I'm gonna add my water. So now the amount of water, you're going to add it according to the amount of people who are going to eat the posho, because you need to mingle exactly an amount that people are able to finish. So but we are going to put in some extra water because sometimes posho can misbehave, so you always need hot water besides you. So now after the water has boiled, I'm going to scoop some little water that is for emergency, and scoop it, put it aside, and then I'll get my maize flour. So after that, I'm going to add my maize flour in the hot boiling water. So first thing, I need to reduce the heat, because if the heat is too high, that means your speed also has to be fast so that you don't mess things up. All right, so after reducing the heat, I'll just add my maize flour in the boiling water. So unlike kalo, for posho you really add very little amount of posho compared to the amount of water, because posho hardens, so you're gonna add just a few drips. And another thing with posho is you cannot add more flour when you've already mingled it like almost halfway. So when you mess that up, so the moment you realize it's not enough, make sure you add as soon as possible when it is still watery. So now I'm gonna mingle real fast so that I mix it. The reason you do that is so that those hard particles don't form when you're mingling posho. So you gotta make sure you're as fast as you can to make sure that all the flour that you've put in is fully smashed and is soft, and there is no any particles left. So we are going to mingle until it is fully uniform. Now sometimes you might need some energy, and also this is the reason you should put it in medium heat, because when the heat is so high, that means you have to be fast. So now I can just use my moderate speed and just mingle it around. So with posho it takes a little bit time compared to kalo, so you make sure you mingle it for at least 5 minutes non-stop until you're sure that everything is in place. So after that, I'll just put the things together. Now at this point you can see it's now actually soft, so there is no particle left. So I'll just put it together and make sure I mingle it again more further. So after that, we have our emergency water. So I'm just going to add it in the sides, little, so that it can cook further. So at this point, if you have banana leaves, you can either cover it in banana leaves and let it steam. But since we are not doing that here, I'm just going to cover it and let it cook for a bit until the water is fully drained. So after that, you can see now it's been drained. So I'm going to continue mingling for just 1 or 2 minutes to make sure that everything is intact and it is fully cooked. Guys, you need to make posho takes time to get ready. If it doesn't, If it is not ready, it's gonna act up with your stomach. So you make sure that you take some time on it. You can't mingle posho for 2 minutes. So we are going to add more mingling, and then at this point I think I'm convinced that it's now ready. So I'm just gonna get my little saucer and then just make it perfectly well so that it's ready to be served. So I'll just get it together. And after that, I'll first turn off the light, the fire, and then I'll just put it in my saucer and then transfer it to a bigger plate. And there you go, that is our posho. Now with posho, you can eat it with anything. You can eat it with beef, you can eat it with beans, you can eat it with cowpeas, you can eat it with any sauce, mukene, like it matches literally with everything. So guys, basically this is how you can make posho the Ugandan way. Let me know in the comments how you make posho. And look at this, guys. So I just turned it the other way around and now it just looks so cute.